is?
Isn't that the
squiggly end?
The squiggly end.
Sí.
My wife teaches me Spanish.
Let's go.
She's from Nayarit, so it's like.
Well, let's go. All right, it is the GLS Stadium. Look at those señas. Look at those señas.
Yo, Enya's in the chat. Shout out to the Spanish alphabet.
Let's get him. All right, we have. Hey, listen, I like this from Dom. He's trying to blend in with his skin color. He's trying to blend into the stage, and I respect it.
He's like, let me just pick the ugliest shade of yellow I can find, and I'm gonna blend in with the stage. I like that.
As long as I blend, right? He doesn't want to get hit.
It's like Game & Watch players when they take you to FD. Oh, taking that, man. Stairway to Heaven. Working. That's gonna be the stock. Good stuff coming out from Dom. These two, I don't know, do they play often? When's the last time you've seen these two play?
Probably not often. I did see him at Wave Dash.
Okay.
That's the last time I remember seeing them playing together.
They had a set together at Wave Dash?
I'm not entirely sure, but I wouldn't be surprised.
I feel like
considering seeding and all of that,
right. So yeah. I don't know if Big Boss was at the first Festival of Fights, but I know he was here yesterday.
Yes.
Showing out.
Right.
Probably still in the same tank top. But, you know,
no, he has multiple ways. He has multiple of them. I think they're the SKL. Salud, shout outs to the SKL gang. I do believe that's his top tank from. It's a Monterrey. Like it's a Monterrey TO.
I tried wearing something like that, and my wife she was like, "What are you trying to tell me?"
You're right.
She was like, "What are you trying to say?"
All right, now let's jump back into what we have, because this is going to be our last set. So we are going to give it our everything so you guys get to enjoy it. Big Boss trying to get those fundies checked, right?
Yeah,
every time he pokes at your feet, you know that he either is looking for a panic option or to see how you respond to them. But he's going to get you eventually.
And honestly, man, I'm really liking how Dom is keeping the pace right now. Not quite letting Dom set up for the things that he needs to set up for.
That's true. His barrage of projectiles is always going to be good to try to mitigate Big Boss's attempts of either closing in the distance or, as we saw earlier, the recovery, which is very easy for the Belmonts to try to challenge, right? Especially Big Boss. It's Rob, a big character. It's going to have a tough time dealing with all of these projectiles.
Yo, Dom sitting up 2 stocks to 1 right now. Not gonna get caught with that side B off stage. If you're Dom, you just want to keep doing what you're doing, man. You want to keep a bunch of projectiles in his face. Yeah, you don't got to change a thing. Big Boss doing his damnedest to get back to the stage, as is. Playing a bullet hell right now, not even playing Smash Bros anymore.
That's true, and both of them are great down smash to punish whichever side Dom decided to pick in order to recover, and that is going to land, and that is going to allow Big Boss to get something started. A lot of air dodges that went unpunished, which is a little uncharacteristic from Big Boss.
Right. But yo, this is game 1. You know, we are in a best of 5. We can go to at least what do we got? What can we go to? Game 5?
Yeah.
Matter of fact.
Yeah. not much to go from there. Yeah.
So we'll see what Big Boss can do and how he'll adjust.
Oh, careful.
Because right now, my man Dom's sitting pretty, but you know, Big Boss is firing back, and we are at not too far of a deficit, but the percent's starting to build up a little bit here.
See. And that's exactly how you do it, right? You put every single projectile that you got as Rob, you know, those gyros, those lasers, to try to condition and, of course, impede Richter's recovery, which, let's be honest, it's quite exploitable.
Right. You just want to keep the same flow chart, using that side B. It seems like he always starts with holy water.
At this point, you gotta, like, it's a great wall, and it's serving a lot of purposes so far for Dom, in which he's trying to condition Big Boss into either jumping. Oh, this could be it. Oh, he's big.
Yeah, up air not gonna do it, man. I thought he was gonna go for like an up B.
See, that could have been it, yeah. Still careful, weaving and bobbing all across these barrage of projectiles, getting caught in that holy water, and this is extremely dangerous for the Mexican competitor.
Yeah, and if you're Dom, I really like how Dom's retreating back to his crosses, too.
You know, he's got to have to keep respect for Big Boss. Oh, my God, great pressure, great conditioning. In the end, it is Dom who manages to punish Big Boss effectively. This is losers quarters finals.
Yeah.
So this is last opportunity for both of them.
Going into game number 2, right?
Yes, game number 2 already. Big Boss not too far behind. But so far, Dom showing a little bit of extra dominance when it comes to punishing both recoveries and landings from Big Boss.
Yeah. I want to see what Big Boss is going to do, how he's going to adjust, because it really didn't seem like Big Boss was able to get going with anything. You know, Dom was just kind of keeping it hard for him to land and get back to stage. Using his projectiles like we were talking about. Yeah. Using the wall, dude. The holy water is so crazy. Setting up that wall to just let all of his other traps get put into place.
Yeah. And Rob is gonna eat those. Yeah, that's the thing.
Definitely.
Like, it's hard to weave and bob around them because, of course, the big frame on Rob, it can be a little tricky. Somebody was asking in chat, how's the matchup? I'm assuming this matchup in particular, it can go either way, really, because I think Rob has the better opportunities when it comes to recovery. But it's just the pressure that that Richter can put out with all of these projectiles. It's quite easy to find a good confirm, and we've seen Dom get a lot of those so far in this set.
Dom just gets so much off of those crosses, whether it hits you when it comes towards you or if it's coming back towards you, man. He's gonna get some kind of conversion off of it. Nice back air. Actually gonna take the stock too. That's insane.
See, the good tipper on that Morning Sun, or Morning Star rather. The whiplash from the Velmonts is just so good at not only keeping distance but also making sure that you are vanquished. It is the Vampire's Lair after all.
Yeah. Sitting there in the Vampire's Lair and you're going up against T3 Dom, man, one of the best Belmonts in the world.
If not the best, yeah.
I don't care how big of a boss you are. That's T3 Dom.
Cálmate, güey.
You know what I'm saying?
Cálmate. Él es el gran jefe. Él es el gran jefe.
This dude's jawline alone. This dude's jawline alone has more of a power level
su carita
than
bonita.
Big Boss's Rob. You know what I'm saying?
I absolutely do.
Dom is just on a tear right now. Dom wants to get through this set. He wants to take this to 3-0. Right now, he's starting to rack up this percent a little bit more, and now we're playing traps. We're playing trixies.
See, he's getting every single whiplash, and he's connecting them accurately, which is, it has to be so pressuring for Big Boss, because at this point he has to move around quite a lot, but it's just not paying out in the end. Dom one stock away from getting an extra lead and being one game away from staying alive in losers and eliminating the last Mexican that remains in this bracket.
Yeah, man. The Mexican menace.
Right?
Big Boss.
The boss.
Trying to stay alive for his people. But T3 Dom, bro, not having any of that.
It's scary. It's scary because right now the pressure, the conditioning that Richter is putting out is a little hard to deal with. Careful, that shield can be super scary when it's this low. But listen, he's still not finding anything. Please don't let it be a 3-stock. Oh my God, gets the parries, but still not quite enough. And that is going to be it.
Wow, stairway to heaven, dog. We are out of here, dude. That stomp to up B, man, that's classic. Good stuff coming out from Dom.
Merck saying that AC is Mexican. Sí es Mexicano, but he didn't qualify as an invited guest, because for the Mexican, for those of you who don't know, the Mexican competitors managed to slip in by popular demand, right? But originally they weren't going to be included into this invitation.
We had a coyote get them in the bracket.
Hey, we take it. We take it. I mean, I'm here, right?
We had a coyote get them in the bracket, and here they are. Infiltrating the bracket, but Dom, our last line of defense, hoping to build that wall using his holy water and keeping him out of getting closer to that grand final spot, because we got Chase and Kiriash sitting in Winterside.
Right. That's gonna be scary.
AC and Mind up next too. That's kind of crazy.
Super crazy, super scary. Both of them with the same brain cell going for their projectiles.
The same one brain cell. They're fighting tug of war back and forth for who gets to use it for the slight bit.
Hey, press B to win.
Press B to win,
Press B to win. Am I right?
Yeah, exactly.
Reverse 3-0. It's something that we've seen before from Big Boss. It's definitely a possibility, but Dom doesn't seem to want to be able to allow it. Careful here, gets the ping pong, the pong with the gyro. You love to see those conversions.
Wow, I'm surprised that second up tilt didn't hit.
That's true, but it doesn't matter because he gets that confirm off the up air, and just like that, Big Boss with a very comfortable lead.
Yeah, we got a hot start coming out from Big Boss. I know these last two games have not exactly been the best, but Dom clipping this, man. Welcome to Twitter. Shout out to Big Boss.
No mames.
Got put on a t-shirt right now. That was crazy.
Yeah, my people, my boys in chat were popping off, and they were like, what? ¿Qué pasó? Just like that, things are even once again, the pressure that Dom is putting out against Big Boss is absolutely unrelenting, and you got to be careful because those platform extensions have played so well in Dom's favor.
Bro, can you believe we witnessed just like a double homicide just a second ago? That was crazy. These guys are playing at an unbelievable pace. They can slow the game down to literal milliseconds.
And then, just like
exactly.
that.
Exactly. Couldn't say it better myself.
Just like that, the stock is gone now. Don't blink. Don't blink because you might miss it. Dom is definitely a master of bringing these kinds of things back, and he's fishing for it.
Yeah, man. Dom's starting to wag his tail a little more aggressively now with his ears pinched back, knowing that he needs to close out this stock. Going for a setup, throwing that cross backwards, not quite going to get anything out of it, and Big Boss just electing to throw the holy water out of the way. You know, not going to use it for any kind of setup.
No pasa nada, Misfit. Yo te quiero mucho. Don't worry.
No pasa nada.
We appreciate you. Appreciate you being here. Nada pasa.
No pasa
Careful.
nada.
Here we got the gyro on hand, or at least we had it, but right now landing quite gracefully after a couple seconds airborne. While Big Boss tries his best to avoid certain death by the ledge.
I can't believe that up air did not close out that stock. He was playing with death just...
Hey, deja ver. He-Man. We can't see it. We can't see it.
He-Man breaking shit.
Don't worry. We got it still. Dom, there you go. We're back. And things still looking mighty even. Really, things didn't change much. We saw that the double murder once again. Things are not too spread apart, and just like that, Dom closing the game back.
Yeah, now we're back to just about even. Both players, playing at risky percents. You know, they're getting close to anything can do it. Any good setup, any good mix-up, or a good read will really close this out. What is going on? Our production out there smoking crack.
¿Qué está pasando? Okay, well, it's over, so it's fine.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter, but big shout out to Big Boss taking that stock with the down throw into up tilt into up air.
Estamos vivos. We're still
alive.
alive.
In the toaster, making tortas out of this, man.
Tortitas, sí, como claro que sí. We're still alive. Big Boss is going to take a tactical water refill break. Oof.
Tactical refill, that's crazy.
Tactical water refill, yeah. I mean,
you know what's crazy is both players look like they're going for a tactical refill, electing to go to opposite water machines on opposite sides of the venue. I think that has to be a psychological advantage right there.
Warfare.
The competitiveness is going on and off the sticks, and it's unreal. It's actually, it's giving me the goosies right now. Like.
By the way, Misfit saying that I should take some shots before I go to Tijuana. Before I go, I was like, hey, wait, but espérate, I'm driving.
Yeah, he was driving. He didn't even want to drink with me. I offered him a drink. He said no. And
I'm going to tell, hey, listen, don't put me out like that. I would take a drink, but not while I'm doing commentary. Because
look, if God didn't want you to drink and drive, he wouldn't have invented it. That's all I'm saying. Back from our tactical water break.
You're not wrong.
I don't condone that, by the way. That is merely jest. It was a very awful joke. It's a very funny, awful joke.
By the way, to anyone who's watching in the venue, hola, there you go. All right, we're gone.
Yo, what's up, Schuster, man? How you doing out there, big dog?
Schuster's here.
What's up, Schuster? Shout out drunk driving. No.
No. All right.
Yeah, we can see the chat. I see you, Schuster.
Well, listen, Big Boss, on his last opportunity to stay alive, to be he is the sole survivor, invading competitor in this bracket.
The Maniaco from Mexico.
Exactamente. So he's really going to give it his all. I know, not only for himself, but for all the Mexican community, todos los hermanos, toda la bandoa.
Bro, the whole fate of Mexico lies on the back of Big Boss. Mexican lore could be changed today unless Big Boss, can fix this. You know
and if someone can do it, it is Big Boss. Yeah. So far we need to see some levels of adaptation. We saw look at him go. Man. Very unfortunate that he couldn't finish that.
Yeah, the Beyblade not helping out at all right there, man. I thought he was gonna get bounced back into that F smash. That would have been perfect. And now Dom reversing the situation, keeping him off stage, recovering high with that. Ooh, using the fair to catch him, air dodging through that axe. crazy setups coming out from Dom.
Lots of interactions here where he gets caught up by the ledge once again, by the holy water on the left side. You know that boss will keep getting punished. It's a big character, but right now if he finds the confirm, he doesn't. But the pressure is on as he tries to pursue Dom as he tries to escape.
Oh wow. Good stuff from Dom, trying to keep applying pressure as he tries to rack up this percent, man. You know, you got a game advantage right now, but you definitely do not want to go to game 3. You don't want to let Big Boss rack up any more momentum.
He needs to be stopped right now. Otherwise, any single interaction with any of his projectiles will lead him up to 80%, and that's exactly where you know that you are in danger, especially with how accurate has Dom been with his pressure. Oh, yo, that could be it. Yep, that's it.
Dom definitely went to go get some water, bro. He switched off of that dehydrated, piss-colored outfit back to the original normal blue.
That's cochino.
You know he's hydrated now. You know he's feeling himself. He's back to normal, bro.
All right, in the meantime,
2 stocks apiece. We got 100% on Big Boss, though, man. Let's see what Dom can do if he can close this out. Oh, no, are we going to Stairway to Heaven there? Oof.
Not quite yet. Which is surprising because he was, I do believe he was in range for that, but I don't know, only he knows. Still, the pressure continues, and Big Boss, once again, struggling to get out every single time. He rolls in, he gets back into the stage. You know that Dom is ready to punish with those tails.
Oh, Dom catch him. Oh, getting a down smash anyways after whiffing that grab. That was a little scary at first. I thought he was going to get away with flirting with death just now, but, you know, Dom being as skilled as he is, still going to close out that stock. Now Big Boss sitting on his tournament life.
Yes, Goomba.
The fate of Mexico.
As people would say, una vida más.
Una vida más.
Una más. One more stock.
One more stock.
Is everything that Boss clings to. Of course, he's going to try to go for the spike. Unfortunately for him, it does not connect, and that only means that Dom gets another opportunity to rack up some extra credit, and of course, you know that he is going to get it. With the way he's playing, it's absolutely undeniable.
Yo, that wave dash back from Dom right now to avoid up air was so nuts, dude. This guy's playing a whole different game right now. Yo, do we got Clutch Boss out here right now?
Clutch Boss.
What do we got? What do we got?
Hey, listen.
Does he win these, sir? This is your boy. This is your homie.
I'm obligated to say yes, but dude, Dom is playing so well. Look at him just trying to go for the hyper aggressive. He's getting all the right extensions, and I gotta give credit where credit is due. T3 Dom is doing absolutely wonders, and in the end, he gets it with a beautiful confirm the forward air into